Good day, folks, and welcome to the channel, your source for all sport-related content. Today, we're going to go over a much debated topic, with that being the top 10 NBA players of all time. Now, there's been nearly 5,000 players that have entered the league, so narrowing it down to 10 is an extremely difficult task, but for you, we did it anyway. So, without any further delay, let's just get right into it. Kicking off our list at number 10 is Shaquille O'Neal. The NBA legend, affectionately known as Shaq, is often regarded as one of the most dominant players to have ever entered the league. Now, he is most famed for his time with the Los Angeles Lakers, but he also had really good stints with the Orlando Magic and Miami Heat. Amongst his many accolades include 5 NBA titles, 3 NBA Finals MVPs, 1 regular season MVP, 15 All-Star Game selections, and 3 All-Star Game MVPs. What a resume. Definitely a great way to kick off this list. Number 9, Tim Duncan. Nicknamed the Big Fundamental, he is widely regarded as the greatest power forward of all time. Now, Duncan spent his entire career with the San Antonio Spurs, where he was able to amass 5 NBA titles, 3 NBA Finals MVPs, 2 regular season MVPs, 15 All-Star selections, and an All-Star Game MVP. What a career. Definitely deserving of that number 9 spot. Number 8, Kobe Bryant. Kobe goes down as one of the greatest and most iconic basketball players that the league has ever produced. Upon entering the NBA, he drew numerous comparisons to Michael Jordan, and I think it's safe to say that he definitely lived up to expectations. Spending his entire 20-year career with the Los Angeles Lakers, Kobe was able to win 5 NBA titles, 2 Finals MVPs, a regular season MVP. He made the All-Star Game 18 times, where he was a 4-time All-Star Game MVP, which is an NBA record. Absolute legend. Kobe Bryant at number 8. At 7, we have Larry Bird. The NBA legend spent the duration of his career at the Boston Celtics, where he was able to win 3 NBA titles, 2 NBA Finals MVPs, 3 regular season MVPs. He was a member of the All-Star team 12 times, where he was also an All-Star Game MVP once. One of the greatest shooters of all time, Larry Bird, in at number 7. Sneaking past his great friend and great rival Larry Bird to the number 6 spot is none other than Magic Johnson. Now, Magic is almost unanimously regarded as the greatest playmaker and greatest point guard that the league has ever seen. His assist per game ratio, which still ranks as the highest in the league's history, is definitely testament to his playmaking capabilities. Now, Magic spent his entire career with the Los Angeles Lakers, where he was able to win 5 NBA titles, 3 NBA Finals MVPs, 3 regular season MVPs. He was a member of the All-Star team 12 times, where he was a 2-time All-Star Game MVP. Magic Johnson at number 6. Kicking off our top 5 is Wilt Chamberlain. Similarly to Shaq, Wilt is also regarded as one of the most dominant players that has ever entered the league, and he still holds many records that don't seem likely to ever be beaten. His most famous record is definitely the 100 points that he managed to score in a single game against the New York Knicks. During his career, Wilt was able to win 2 NBA titles, a single Finals MVP, 4 regular season MVPs. He was a member of the All-Star Game 13 times, where he also won the All-Star Game MVP once. The man, the myth, the legend, Wilt Chamberlain. At number 4, Kareem AbdulJabbar. This legendary NBA center held the scoring record for nearly 40 years before recently being broken by LeBron James. Many of his points were scored using his patented sky hook, which many NBA analysts regard as the most unstoppable shot in the history of the game. During his legendary career with the Milwaukee Bucks and Los Angeles Lakers, Kareem was able to win 6 NBA titles, 2 NBA Finals MVPs, a record 6 regular season MVPs, and also a record equaling 19-time All-Star selectee. truly an icon of the game. Starting off our top 3 is the man that the NBA Finals trophy was named after, the great Bill Russell. Bill Russell will go down as the greatest winner in the league's history. It was during his 13-year career, exclusively playing for the Boston Celtics, that he was able to win 11 NBA titles. This is a record that doesn't seem likely to ever be broken. He also managed to win 5 NBA Most Valuable Player awards, 12 All-Star selections, as well as an All-Star Game MVP. The great Bill Russell. At number 2, we have the current all-time leading scorer in NBA history, LeBron James. LeBron continues to defy belief by still performing at a top-tier level in his 20th season. During his storied career, he has had championship success with the Cleveland Cavaliers, Miami Heat, and Los Angeles Lakers. During this time, he has won 4 NBA titles, 4 NBA Finals MVPs, whilst being the only player in history to win Finals MVP with 3 separate franchises. He's also a 4-time regular season MVP and a record equaling 19-time All-Star, whilst winning the All-Star Game MVP 3 times. What a career, and it's crazy to think that he still has so much left in the tank. By this point, you have probably guessed who occupies that number 1 position. It is none other than Michael Jordan himself. Now, Michael Jordan will undoubtedly go down as the greatest scorer in the league's history, and his points per game total being higher than everybody else is definitely testament to that. Not settling for only offense, he was also part of the all-defense first team on 9 separate occasions, winning the Defensive Player of the Year once. During his legendary Chicago Bulls career, he was able to win the NBA title 6 times, the NBA Finals MVP 6 times, the NBA regular season MVP 5 times, as well as being in the All-Star Game 14 times. He also won the All-Star Game MVP 3 separate times. Man, what a career he had, and he is often regarded as the most influential basketball player of all time, whilst also being one of the most recognizable sports people in general. Well folks, that is all that we have for you today. We plan to upload multiple videos similar to this and other sports related content every single week. So if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe so you can be kept up to date with further uploads. But until then, hope you have a good one. Cheers.